Jai Shri Ram. We are discussing a GRE issue prompt. Issue prompt in GRE means an essay topic. The topic is all students must be required to take a course in ethics, even if that means a reduced emphasis on other academic subjects. Now I've posted this printout, moral dilemmas, which I took long ago and I used it in class. Now I've just marked out one thing at the bottom in red and the one on topic. That one on top that you have read already, I have just read it out to you. Now, it's a very interesting topic, isn't it? So, how will you write? See, I have already discussed many GRE issues, how to write. GODAV is the general assessment criteria. G means grammar. Your sentences should be grammatically correct. O means an organized response, a clear introduction and a clear conclusion. The conclusion is always a paraphrasing of the introduction, and the body of the response should include at least 4 paragraphs, if possible 5. The more you write, the better or higher the score. D is the details, examples and reasons, sufficient examples and reasons. Each paragraph should deal with a single idea, single example, single reason, and that's how you make small, neat, programmed paragraphs. So, GODA, addressing the topic. GODAV, addressing the topic. Make sure you write on the topic. If you go off on a tangent, you will not get any score, you will not get any points. So V is for vocabulary. Make sure that you use at least 5 or 6 good words. So that's your response. Now, my introduction would be all students must be required to take a course in ethics, even if that means a reduced emphasis on other academic subjects. Well, personally, I would support it because because my reasons are, personally I'm not going to this is not how I'm going to write my introduction, by the way. So personally I would support it, and my reasons are, you see, today society, we are going through such a crisis, an ethical crisis. You find all kinds of crimes being committed with impunity. IMPUNITY. There is corruption even in the judiciary. The word for that is embracery. EMBRACERY. Embracery means corrupting, suborning the judge. To suborn, SUBORN. Suborn means to corrupt. Right? To suborn the judge. Embracery. If you want a mnemonic, just imagine you are embracing the judge and putting some money in his pocket. And the judge is giving a judgment in your favor. That is embracery. Today we find there is corruption even in the judiciary. So, and there are many nations which proudly say that they are not corrupt, but it is there. Maybe in some nations it's less, like Japan, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Japan, yes, obviously. But, and all kinds of crimes, misogyny, and there are major religions which are supporting this nonsense. So we should have. So I'll write one paragraph. My introduction will be, yes, there should be a course on ethics, because this is what the world is experiencing, and definitely a course in ethics will improve the character and enable kids and students to develop a more morally sound kind of outlook in life that will serve human society worldwide, and we'll perhaps have less wars and less crimes. So something like that your introduction should be. Okay, in your second paragraph, you will also say, however, there are certain aspects which must be explored. Simply having a course in ethics is not really going to do much, because somebody can get a very high score in the course but actually end up being a pathological serial killer, or a shark, or some kind of a con man. Mountebank, MOUNTEBANK. Mountebank means a person who cheats everybody. So all kinds of charlatans are there. They might get a high score in the course, but actually in real life they might be rogues. So that's also possible. So merely teaching ethics, does it make a difference? No. So what would make a difference? The whole of society must be involved in this activity of raising the child in an ethical environment, and there should be good role models at the national, international level. We are glorifying criminals. We are making movies on anti-heroes. So if we continue doing that, how can you expect kids? So this is one more paragraph. So I think you will go on writing that. And you can talk about moral dilemmas. You write one paragraph on that. At the bottom is a wonderful moral dilemma. You can go to YouTube, the trolley problem. You will learn a lot about it, and you can write a very good essay. I'm sure my small discussion will enable you to write a good one. Jai Shri Ram.